he is one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts battle.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Fedor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander Drago Volkov! Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, here we are back inside Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. And it seems like every time the UFC comes here, something special happens. UFC 192, obviously an epic title fight between you and Alexander Gustafsson. UFC 166, one of the greatest fight cards of all time. Houston's got another one in store tonight.
Yes, tonight you have a chance to make your own history. We saw Melendez versus Sanchez. Me and Gustafsson put on a show there. Velasquez and Dos Santos put on a show there. Will you be remembered like we have at the Toyota Center?
He's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Pretty good job staying patient as he lands the counter strike there. Strong work by Emelianenko.
Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab. On point with that jab today.
Collar tie here in the clinch.
Good body shot.
Offense is on the menu tonight. Back and forth we go. Nice jab to the dome by Emelianenko.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Oh, nice hook by Fedor.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Standing, brutal knee to the body. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Nice kick landed there by Emelianenko. Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose. Making all these shots count.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yo. Nice transition. Now he's going full mount.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Emelianenko's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so Emelianenko's back in side control here. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. Emelianenko's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if gets him to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cat's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that elbow.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Takedown defense holds up.
He is throwing his entire hip into these body shots. That is when you have to be throwing more kicks. That's the only way to catch someone that you're actually having to chase the whole time.
90 seconds now to go in our second round. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game time.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxing looks amazing tonight. Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Oh, beautiful hook.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Hey, stop.
All right, there's the horn, an appreciative crowd responding in kind. He rocked his opponent multiple times there in that round, looked very confident in doing so. They might even bring in the RP here.
I mean, it was relaxation at its finest, just so relaxed, so comfortable in the fire, which then allowed him to land these big strikes that had his opponent buzz on many, many occasions. But he cannot get desperate. Don't go crazy trying to finish the fight. Let it come to you.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Emelianenko's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Oh, you land, I land, is that what we're doing here? Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
hook misses. And that left hook landed on the button. Landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough the opponent is, though. Still standing, still in that fight.
Oh, huge left.
He gets to the single.
Oh, put the foot on the hip. Flying arm bar.
It takes so much courage.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across the line.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Good, solid strike on the ground. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Full side control now.
Let's go. Push, push, push.
That was a slick transition. Big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Emelianenko. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so Emelianenko's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start. That's a big strike right there.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he's still standing after taking that one.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to... Oh, big shots raining down. Close guard. 3 minutes to go.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Nice. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Making all these shots count. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so Emelianenko's back in full mount. Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Fedor.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes...
Straight connections right up the gut. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Oh, just opening up on him now.
30 seconds to go in this one. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
Much longer with a cut like this. We need a finish.
All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Oh, that's a good strike there by Emelianenko. Reach advantage was his at the outset, and he was able to take advantage there with the punch.
Lands that beautiful jab.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
All right, so Emelianenko's blocking well.
He's hurt bad.
Left hand. Nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside position.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Allows him to get right back up.
He did a great job securing.
Oh, man, as effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch land, and he's got to go very bad.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
All right, feet on the hips here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Emelianenko. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, he got out. Volkov gets back up. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Fedor!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.